I could say I kind of literally just woke up. I did do my morning rituals, but yeah, I feel like I just woke up. So I need my hair to be washed today, but I have a little stopped up. I stopped up si- uh, shower, shower. So plumbing. So it's because I'm using that clay on my face, which I didn't use this morning. I haven't even washed my face yet. We having a slow morning. You're gonna be a part of it, okay? Um, so I know, but I don't do it now. I use the clay, but I wash my face outside. It could also be my toothpaste, which is a pretty thick toothpaste. And so I don't do that anymore. I do like everybody else. They paste. They call it when they brush their teeth. They call it pasting. So I paste and I spit outside into the ground. It's all a vegan toothpaste, and of course the clay is natural, so it goes back to the earth as opposed to the pipes. So I now I'm gonna call him the plumber so he can unstop it, and then I won't do that again. Like I learned, I know, like come on, this don't work, so don't do it. The clay's too much. The pipes are slow. You might have to replace the pipe, but it won't be bad. So I don't think it will be. So I'm gonna call him today. We're gonna have the plumber come over. Happy Sunday. This is Lisa Marie of Healing from the Heart Center, a sacred sanctuary for Black women. And I feel good. You know what, y'all? Like, oh my God, y'all. Like I said, slow Sunday. We're going to slowly get out the bed. We're going to go make our lemongrass tea. We're going to do all of those wonderful things. Let me see what time it is. Oh my God, it's so early in the States. Okay, I really got you. It's like 2 a.m. on the East Coast. So it's like, what, 12, maybe 11 on the West Coast. Anyway, you can be watching from anywhere. But if you are not a troll, thumbs up, please. I know I know they coming, but it's okay. We're gonna get through. We are going to get through. So I need to have some laundry done. So hopefully I can get my neighbor to call a woman to come to do wash the laundry, maybe after church. If not, she'll come in the morning, and that'll work as well. Thank you for the thumbs up, y'all. So I am in Accra, Ghana. I'm sorry, I'm not in Accra, Ghana. I'm in Ghana, West Africa, and I've been in Ghana living for 5 years straight. I'm from the USA. I'm from the USA, and I'm a Black American from the USA, living in Ghana. And I've lived in Accra, which is the capital city of Ghana. Very busy, lots so-called to do. Although I'm a person that absolutely don't really do a lot. I'm a person that needs to be in bed by 9 p.m. Anything later than that, I'm gonna be messed up the next day. Okay, not gonna put that on ourselves, but it's kind of true. It's kind of true. Um, I don't really do things. I don't go out to bars. I mean, I don't really go out to anything too much. Like I love my little introverted, beautiful life. You know, I do. I love it. I love it. And but sometimes, I'm human. So I've been up. So I have an apartment in Accra, but I won't be having it. I won't be having it for long. Okay, straight in from Rwanda. Welcome, welcome. I won't be having it for long because the lease is up and I am moving out of the city. And for a hot second, I got scared. I was like, oh my God, I'll be in the countryside, with no cushion as far as like, oh, I can't just go back to a cry because I got a big project that I'm doing. I'm creating a Healing from the Heart Center. It's a guest house, lodging, it's a center for healing. And it's taking all of my resources, which is okay, it's great. Like, what else I'm gonna do with it? Um, and it's a chance, it's a business, so it's a new business, so you definitely taking a chance, but it's a good risk, and I love it, and it's a passion because I love design and decor and all that good stuff. So it's beautiful for me. It actually works. But there was that part of me that was like, oh my God, like this is it. Like I'll be up here and I'll be in the countryside with the birds and the bees and the flowers and the weeds. Thank you for the love. Oh my God, I did get a little scared. I was like, oh wait, no city life at all. And I was really, I had to go to my altar, y'all. Like every morning, I had to go to the divine. Thank you for the thumbs up because I know that's family. I know that's people that I love, and it helps me a lot up here. So y'all was like, wow, okay, so I gotta go to This is it. Like, this is no, I'm not gonna be able to run back to a cry. And so I went to the altar, and I told y'all, I am, that has been saving me. That center, that spiritual center in my home is my altar. It is my place that I go to every morning at the same time. And I get, and I commune, I kept saying convene, sorry. I commune with my ancestors, with God, with the spirit guides, with my ancestors, particularly my father. My mother as well as my father. He always keeps me, his spirit always keeps me on track. He's like, you think that, but when you go there, you're gonna be like, you're gonna think or realize all the reasons why you don't want to even be in the city. And Spirit said, look at your blood pressure, look at your health, look at the food and what it costs, a lot cheaper, of course. The abundance, look at the easy life you're living. Look at the healthy life. Look at this going to sleep and sleeping through the night because you're in the country, waking up to the cool air in the morning. Look at what you have, your beautiful gazebo, your plants in the back. Look at you get to be creative. And you don't have to, you get to save actually money being here. Look at this slow, beautiful life. And then it was all these things that came up. It was all these things like I did a consultation one-on-one with a dear brother. It's a family that I'm so happy that they all consult with me when they can. And I just love this family. If you know who you are, it's a mother, one, and a son. I love y'all so much. And the son is so spiritual. The young man, he's spiritual, and but the vibration that I get when I talk to my brothers and sisters in the States, so let's go there, is there's this energy, and it feels like everybody feels it. It's like it's the opposite of the energy that I think that I know that I'm feeling here, and it's expensive there, and it's it's just this work. There's no work-life balance really. It's just work, and then people complain about what's in the air, and just you're paying so much to live in. What people pay for the rent a month, I don't know if I even make that a month. What people pay for a month in the United States, I don't think I even make that for a whole month being out here. I don't think I even bring home that, you know. And I don't know. It was just like the way that the ancestors tell you that you're in the right place. Um, People talk about the air and the atmosphere, just something off over there. I know that's one thing. Then I was thinking about just that whole idea of the city. The city is so toxic. Every time I go, where I live in Accra. I live across from a building with just being constructed. There's so much construction going on in Accra, and it's just so toxic. They cut down all the trees, to build these buildings, not thinking. They don't think about the ecology of life, the oneness with nature, and the the absolute. It's imperative that we keep the nature. It's not an option. It's not an option. Like, should we go without trees or not? It's not that. We are the trees. If we kill the trees, we kill ourselves. The constant noise, the constant hustle. But they hustle, but like a hamster on a wheel, you never going anywhere. You're just going in circles. It's not a better life. People go down there for it, but it really isn't in so many ways. I'm not even a city girl. I don't go out. I want to be in bed by 8. I mean, I want to be in the house before the dark comes. It's all the money you spend for nothing. For the same things you can get in the countryside for practically almost free, because you can meet the women and the men coming from the forest or from the bush. And I really, Spirit said, just because you hear, you think that, oh my God, am I letting something really go? Am I going to miss it? You're not. And so the minute you go back, because I'm going back this week to move, you're gonna be so grateful to be out of there, and so grateful for what you have. And I just thought, like, this is the place that I'm sorry, my healing for the heart center is facing this way. It's this way. It's on this side of me. And I think about that the bedroom windows, thank you for the love. I think about that the bedroom windows is facing the same way that my bedroom window is facing. That's why I'm gonna have the beds on this wall in those rooms in the healing center, because I wake up. You can't see it really from here, but I wake up to the birds singing. I wake up to the trees outside. The sun sets here on the east, so I wake up to the sun setting. Like, I could cry. And for healing, because honey, I came up here to heal too. I've healed in 2 months in ways that I know if I did 2 years, I would be another person. I think my whole body would actually transform. My cells would be different. My blood would be different. I mean, and I know those things happen already, but I think it happens when you better when you have something good to fuel your body with. And Spirit is right. I was like, so y'all get you a center in your home. Join my master classes today from 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are a black woman, you are invited. So, yeah. Hold on. You know, we got them. We got them. We got them. But it's all good. So yeah, y'all. It's just been such a revelation, a realization. Um, the grass is not green on the other side, especially when there is no grass on the other side. And, you know, literally, there's really no grass. And I don't think I'll ever be able to live like that again. You know, going from the city life to the country life, this is what I feel like. Sometimes YouTube videos don't really reveal. It's an adjustment in your mind. And it's not an adjustment that, oh, one time you get adjusted and then you never have to get readjusted again. That adrenaline, that city life, that calling, that illusion. Illusions are so powerful because there's aspects of it that's so attractive, but it's attracting your lower self as opposed to being attracted to your higher self. And because most of us live from our lower self for so long, almost not our fault. Just know that there's another alternative. Everybody gets used to that lower self living, but it doesn't really get used to it. The used to is diseases, mental, physical, and spiritual. You know, the used to it is almost a depression and a sadness. But to be quiet is not always easy, but it is natural. And to commune with nature is really all there is. And we've been so trained that, oh, we should just go into nature when we need a vacation. And we make the city life, the normal life, and the country life a vacation. And it's not the way we lived it originally. We lived this life, you know? I mean, slow Sunday mornings is like my life, really, to be honest. You know, it's every day is a slow Sunday morning, no matter what the day is. And I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful. And, you know, I'm using the word like, wow, I know so I'm isolated. You know why? Um, I think that word gets a bad rap. I think isolated in the Most High, you know, isolated in nature. When you say I'm isolated, you got to put something in the back of that. Because in the city, I'm definitely isolated in toxicity, isolated in noise pollution, you know, isolated in still loneliness. You know, it's the city where I'm the most loneliest because it's all these people, but no one sees each other. No one knows each other. You know, no one feels each other. I have it all in nature, and I've just been, you know, Spirit just been telling me to give thanks. So I'm going to acquire another thing too on an energetic level. Let's go make some tea. I love being in bed, though. I'm in my pink room. I love my pink room. Ah, I love my pink room. Ah, on an energetic level, um, I don't know what I was going to say. Don't you love it? I love an unmade bed when you first get out. There's something very beautiful and artistic, and you know, it's like somebody lives here, you know, instead of a well-made bed all the time. I love that. I love that I live here. I love that I live here. And I gotta keep saying it. So this is the dark room because it's in between rooms. It's not why is it not focusing? Well, go on with the focus. There you go. Okay, we're gonna turn on the lights. But I want to really get in this kitchen because I want us to have um, to have Ooh, some tea in my beautiful bamboo kitchen. Dog of my thing trying to fall down. All right, so the morning starts off with opening the window. Live to the gazebo. Then pray. We're gonna have some tea. We're gonna have our lemongrass tea. I pick it straight from the bush, which is right over there, and there's a bush over here. And I store it in my little local made basket. Actually, both of this is the local made basket. It's made from the palm branch tree. I love that my lemongrass is sticking out of it. How cool is that? So just a little lemongrass, not much left, but. And then this is also a locally made basket from the village that I live in, but it gets wet on the refrigerator, and I don't want my basket to be deteriorated, so we're gonna have the basket in another place. That's what we're gonna do. Get rid of this. Yeah, we're not gonna. We don't want. This basket gotta last, okay? This basket has to last. I gotta figure out where is this basket gonna go, because it gets wet up there. Because the refrigerator, the lights go off a lot, but it doesn't stay off long, and so this gets wet. We're gonna find us a new place. Right now, we're gonna dry it out. Right now, we are going to take this lemongrass. I'm feeling fancy. We're gonna eat it all. We're gonna eat it all today. We're gonna drink it all today. So I'm just gonna. It's a little dry. Of course, it's fresh when you get it. I'm growing more too, but oh, it smells so good even dry. So I just bunch it up, and then I wash it. I wash it. Somebody wanted me to do a demo. I wish I could remember who it was. Khadijah, maybe? I don't remember. But anyway, and then I just squeeze it a little, and then I put it in my stainless steel pot. Yes. Now, I do have clay pots in here. I don't know how to cook out of them. I think you got to do something to the clay pot to actually cook out of it. And I'm going to find out one. But stainless steel is better than the aluminum that a lot of the locals use. Not good for us. Not good for us. I stay away from it all day. I bought all same pot, but I'm blessed. So let's just keep going. All right. So now we got to cover it because I broke my pot top. A salsa plate will do. On, and you're gonna smell it. Chop. You go. You even experience it all. Okay, now I'm looking forward, y'all, to going back to move to get my stuff. But all of my stuff from my craft, refrigerator, furniture, is all going into the Healing from the Heart Center, which we will visit. It's next door. So the visiting is not that far. Okay, so we got that going. We don't need to watch that. Let's go. Let's sleep in the morning. First, let me do some things in this living room. The living room, I'm an artist, by the way. I do design, decoration, decor. It's my thing. It's the thing I love to do. So if you see a lot of colors, you know why. You'll know why. I gotta do the laundry, so I gotta get all of these cushions off. I gotta get the tablecloths. I gotta do all of that. So I have to move. I'm gonna have to move you a lot. You're gonna follow me around this morning. my only window in the living room, so we don't get a lot of light, but it works for me. What I really need to do is well, first I'm going to do all the laundry because I want to wash the curtains. I want to wash the cushion covers, all of that. But a mud cloth pillow, and these pillowcases here, some say it's from Burkina Faso, which would be so dope. Some say it might be from Nigeria. I just know I love it. It's one of my favorite pillow patterns. I love all things African. And of course, everybody might know, a mud cloth is from Mali, West Africa. All right, so I really don't feel like I'm doing anything until I wash everything. So I was in collaboration with X, and he is a tie and dye batik artist, and he did the batiking. This is tie and dye, and I said I wanted to make it into a tablecloth. Also some napkins, and I have an apron that matches, and I'm going to actually wear it. Everything I get. This was made in Accra at the Art Center by hand, beautiful. I got this from the Art Center to Costa with the G I mean, the tree word for God is all there is, God the omnipotent. And then this lovely that I use for many things, I call it a placemat. They actually use it as a cover to cover the calabash or even the palm branch baskets, and I want to sell these because they're so well made and so beautiful, and they're made locally too, very locally, like in my village, anywhere in my town where I live, countryside. And then this is the basket, and sometimes I put on the wall. You can sieve in it too. Yeah, it's great. It's wonderful. I love it so much. And I use these to hold the calabash. They're made from cane. And I use it to hold the calabash. I use it to hold this, the baskets. I use it to hold the calabashes. And this is my beautiful table that I do eat at every night. Every night. This area over here is my Ghana area. So I gotta get Eric to come. Let me see if Eric is still there. Hey, Irma Jean. Hey, Irma Jean. It's been a while that I feel like I've seen you. I love that you're here. Thank you so much. So this is I want my Kwame Nkrumah picture that I had done. I found a picture of him on the internet like this, and somebody painted it for me. And I want Kwame Nkrumah over this. That was the point of this Ghana section. I had these small baskets. I had everything made. Everything was made. Everything. The Togolese people with the cheers. Everything was made. But I want to get that up, and I want to get this picture up on the wall. Let me see if I see Eric. I think he left. My neighbor. In addition, there's dust, so I have to dust too. So it's time to clean. Let me see if I see Mr. Eric. Mr. Eric. Good morning. Let me see. This is my Healing for the Heart Center. I don't know if Eric is home. It's Sunday, church day. If his moto is back here, which I kind of think he's probably not because he gets up. Nope, he is not around. But I will, so wet out here from the rain. I will see about him later. I'll call him. Let's see the Healing from the Heart Center. See what's going on in the Healing from the Heart Center. Good morning, Healing from the Heart Center kitchen. I hope you are well. Hey, Kristen. Good morning. So glad you're here. Got a moderator. This is my lovely kitchen. Yeah. I was like, oh my God. I'm going to give her my car apartment. It was like, and you got something better. I got the message. I did a whole video talk about staying focused, and that's what Spirit had to tell me, stay focused. So when you visit, let's go back out. Oh, the chicken is still there. It's laying on its eggs. We're about to have some babies. We're about to have some babies. Oh, that was some babies. Don't look at the floor, it's all messy because we still got construction to do. The cabin tree people got to come in. You know, it's a whole thing. But it's a wonderful whole thing. And I know that I will get the money. I know that y'all will be so nice. And y'all will donate to the cause so I can get the cabinets. I'm trying to raise money for the cabinets. It's not cheap. But this is my beautiful kitchen. That picture is actually going to go over the sink. I'm going to get more artwork, but that one is, it's women. I think that last one's a man. But it's two women like a man, because men do help with the fufu. But it's people, I'm gonna say women pounding for fufu. How are you? Good morning. Yeah, I probably got these shorts, so I'm sure I'm stirring up the place. Anyway, and I love my kitchen so much. But I was thinking when you come, you stay in the morning, excuse me, y'all, it's the dust. I see the dust everywhere. You will be able to look out your window and, watch the people, the houses, the mountains in the back, the trees, the sound. They're building their house. You see that right there? They're actually building their house. I love it here. Eric lives next door. Yes, he lives right in this gray house. I know, that's why I'm blessed, right? Am I not blessed that he lives next door? I was here before they even had a house here. So his family came, I guess they bought the land, or maybe they already owned the land, I'm not sure. And I was here when he was actually building the house. So Eric helped to build a good amount, if not was even the foreman to help, So I got the perfect person. That's so convenient, isn't it? I have the perfect person in my life to help me. Y'all, one of my wishes was that, when I was looking for my divine mate, which I realized that's me, found that out, it's me, was that I would attract, that I want my divine mate to be somebody that knew how to build, that basically could help me construct things. And, and this one, but your divine mate or your sacred union, divine mate, is many things. It's not always romantically. It's not always romantically. And that's what I really learned, and I loved it because I don't need to be in a romantic relationship with anybody at this point except for myself. Like, that's just it. I'm blessed to got somebody that can do everything. So yes, he can do the electric, he can do the painting, he can even do with the mace that everybody does. But more than that, somebody would say, or somebody that can have access to those people. So because he works in the building sector, he knows the best cabinet makers, he knows the best plumber, he knows the best mason, he knows the best carpenters. So you see, when you let go of what you don't need, that's actually in the way, the universe will give you a situation that will be 20 times better. It's almost like giving it up to the divine is because we really don't know what we want or need. We have our traumas that'll keep us asking for the same thing, and it's not even working. Instead of asking for exactly what we need, or at least asking and then saying this is something better. So for me, this is the something better. This young man has been such a great help, and I don't have to sleep with him. Like, it's my son, it's my nephew, but really it's my friend. It's a friend that helps me tremendously. I rely on him and I give thanks for that. So yeah, it's been really amazing. He's the perfect person. I remember my sister probably kept saying, but I remember, it's funny because I'm leaving our car. I'll be moving from my car this week. And I got that little scared feeling like, oh my God, that's not going to be my backup anymore. I love looking outside. Look at the tree outside. It's the coconut tree. Y'all can't really see it, but if you can see what you see when you sit here. I'm sorry, we're not putting nothing on this door, okay? But I want to see everything, you know. But the coconut tree, which is my coconut tree, which is the coconut tree for this house, let's just put it that way. I'm so excited about that, have that. But you know, I was like, oh my God, I was like, oh my God, I'm about to give up my apartment. I mean, for many reasons, I couldn't even keep it. I don't even have the funds to keep it, to be honest. I'm not there, and if I'm serious about this business, I won't be there for a while. It's not a good place. The water doesn't run. There's mice issues no matter what I do, because they won't actually fix the real damage where the mice are coming, because it's a lot, and I don't want to do it. And this is the truth. It's noisy as F. I gotta spend so much money to stay healthy, and still my blood pressure is elevated, you know. There's not enough trees, but I still was like, that fear was like, what? Wait a second. Most High. And I went to my altar, I went to the center, and that center was like, my dad, the spirit of my father, I love him so much. He was like, look, you're on the right track. There's nothing there. You just think it is. Look how healthy you are. Look how slow your life is. Look how you're living beautifully. You're blessed. It's an illusion. Wait till you get there. So wait till you get down there. You're gonna be running out of there. You ain't gonna be able to pack that truck up fast enough to get your stuff out. This is your life. This is the life of human beings. We forgot and give thanks. And then I wake up and I am giving thanks. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, that's right. Yes. Hey, Jocelyn. Yes. Hey, Cather. Hope you're well. So I love coming in here too, y'all. Like, I know that this center is going to be filled with yoga mats sometimes, and womb circles, and gathering around the kitchen table, the dining room, just like a dining room up in here, baby. A dining room table, you know, and beautiful curtains and the artwork and the furniture and the gathering in here and the sleeping, the day beds I'm gonna have design, you know, the air from the window, the beautiful door, the beautiful porch. Oh my gosh, that you can sit in, lay in, sleep in. It's gonna be so gorgeous. When I first walked into this place, I was so impressed because I always knew the porch was big because I could see it. I'm right next door, you know. So I already knew that the porch was big. I was impressed with that. But when I actually walked in, I remember I was with the ex and I had to come see the landlord to sign a lease or whatever. And I went back to the ex and I was like, oh my God, the landlord's apartment is beautiful. And I remember first showing y'all. So he was like, well, good luck. You got a lot of work to do. I'm sure you'll make it look good. And I was like, it's big and beautiful. Oh my God. And I was thinking, what are they getting in the States? Are they getting like these huge rooms and if they are, how much are they paying for the, you know, I was so shocked. I was like, they can't see this? You know, look at the window. Y'all can't see because it's low, but I just love that everywhere you look, it's nature. This today I'm getting the vibe. But I was dirty. It was dirty white walls. Everything was white, but it wasn't white because of the dirt, you know, it was very dirty. It was definitely that, and the floor was dirty. But that was it. I mean, anybody knew how to clean up. It was easy clean. I knew that everything was good because structurally it's a very sound, you know, place. So of course I painted, and so I was so glad, like, you know, but it reminded me, like, keep seeing sometimes what you can't even see. Keep seeing, of course, what others can't see, because that's your saving grace. That's your blessing. You know, that's your appreciate what you have, because it's probably amazing and it's probably more than most people in a way have, and so you have to be thankful for that, you know. So I'm so glad that I got this place. I really love this apartment. I love the layout too, and then I love the paint jobs that I did. I'm pretty sure that love seat in Accra, I don't think it's gonna fit in here, because I want this to be the nook. This looks better outside on the porch, and that's where this is gonna go. But this corridor is definitely gonna be the reading nook and I want something cozy. So I'll probably just I'm gonna measure this and get something designed. You know, I was thinking too. Oh, Jocelyn and Tweet. Oh, you're Ghanaian? You're Akan. Are you Akan? I know the Ant tree name is Akan, right? You're an Akan. Anyway, I love it. I love all the ethnic groups of Ghana. So I know your name. I know your last name. So I was just wondering. Welcome, Akwaba. So yeah, this was all dirty walls. I won't lie. It was. But I painted it, and building in the countryside is the best, and it's full of nature, especially in the Volta region. Yes, Kylie. Yes, it is, and I'm in the Volta region, exactly. Yes, it is. The Volta region, I know, especially in the Volta region, because oh my God. Accra is like, woo, child. I love it. Look, I wanted this wall. I wanted this corridor. This corridor is so big, right? I say it all the time, like I was gonna give you a perspective. Like this corridor is so big, it's so wide. Clearly, it's another room. Clearly, it's another room. So I was like, okay, it's the reading nook, it's the chill out. Yeah, it's bright, it's whimsical. All my design, my painter is amazing. He followed me with the concept. And the concept came about by itself. I knew I wanted stripes using that tape thing that they use for the painting. And I knew I wanted wider stripes than I have in my bedroom in my space as stripes. But I wanted it wider. And I wanted to use the gold. This color is bright. I think it's the Leland brand. It's called Ashanti Gold. And then this is the orange as well. And I wanted to just take the same two colors and the Ashanti Gold. The Ashanti Gold is in the kitchen as well, right? So I wanted to take the two colors and use it here, the orange and the Ashanti Gold. So that's the whole inspiration. And it wound up being with the stripes, it wound up being so whimsical, and I felt like, because this is a space, a healing center, a sacred sanctuary for Black women. It's healing from the heart center, a sacred sanctuary for Black women, but it's for Black women who was also one day Black, once upon a time were Black girls. So this is my girl, I gave it to my girl Zenobia. We call this the fun room. This is the fun room. So even though it's a reading nook, I don't really want to be like somber and dark, and not here. Okay, here the reading nook is fun and whimsical and all of that. Get yourself some chickens for eggs and other animals you feel comfortable. Yes, I know. I feel like I got chickens, girl, because the pastor over there is chickens for some reason. They like it over here, but I'm gonna get me some. I got land up the road too. I mean, literally, like if we walked, you could actually see this house from my land. So I'm definitely gonna have chickens. But yeah, here's a chicken laying eggs. He's sitting on his eggs right now. She's sitting on her eggs right now. She's sitting on her eggs. So yeah, I definitely would love chickens of my own as well. Absolutely, sis. I even thought about it. I was like, child, well, I'll be eating eggs. I'm good. I might be eating some, you know what I'm saying, with the chickens around. Isn't that fantastic? Thank you. So yeah, so I love the corridor. I love what's going. It went from, if we go back to some old, it wasn't that old, but 2 months ago videos, you'll see the before. So I've combined the two. And then this is the room. So the floor is bare. This is what the floors come like if they don't tile it. And that's okay, because I got some ideas. Eventually I will tile it, but but for now I gotta do something else because of the money. But this color is sky blue, and that's the color I'm keeping. It's by a brand called the Luxie. It's much nicer. But this other color is a boy blue, and I'm actually gonna paint the whole thing sky blue. This is the blue room, I'm calling it. This painting will be in the blue room. This painting will be in the blue room. This is the blue room. I'm gonna lay tile eventually. Tile's not cheap, but I'm gonna lay tile eventually. But right now, I'm gonna put the mats back down. And I'll show you my house. I got mats. I'm gonna have the mats down, because we gotta get the people in so we can do more. The pink room will be painted again because it's fading. We're gonna use the Luxie brand instead of the Leland, but this is the pink room. And again, all beds, just like my bed when I wake up in the morning. Look at this bush, look at all this. I mean, yes, it's bush for sure, But just waking up to all of that green in the morning, how beautiful is that? And that is what we're going for. It's about to be very beautiful in here. I gotta paint, we gotta have the white door painted again. It was gray, and it's another coat. We're gonna paint the pink so the pink can really shine through. And we're gonna have an artist come in and he's gonna do a mule, if you will, of a heart and then a heart. So the heart here, I'm gonna have my bamboo guy build. This is the art that's going in here too, by the way. I'm gonna have my bamboo guy build a bed, and then the headboard of the bed is gonna be the big heart that's going to be colored in and everything over the person's head. So they're sleeping under love. This is healing from the heart center, a sacred sanctuary for Black women. So, and then this is where the sun rises. So we're gonna have the same beautiful heart on that side, and then we'll have all the other stuff, the bed, the whole bit. And I'm loving this. And the same thing, but the blue room's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be the same difference, if you will. The blue room is going to have, again, the bed's gonna be over here because I want to always face the window because I know how happy I am to see the greenery. And this greenery is closer than mine. My room might be a little bigger, that's why, but to wake up with the green. I love that house there because it's like a pyramid shape, of course. And then there's my best buddy over there. That's his grandparents' house. Beautiful house inside. Oh my God, the interior. The interior is gorgeous, just like the exterior as well. So here, since this is where the bed's gonna be, I'm gonna have the moon. I'm gonna have the same artist come and do a mural of the moon. So he's gonna do the moon in different phases. This is gonna be a whole little thing. And so the person sleeps here with the moon over them, and then in front over here, I'm gonna have them do the sunrise. So I'm gonna have them do the mural of the sun rising, and then you sleep under the moon, and you awaken over the sun. And then the rest will be artwork and furniture. It'll be very beautiful. So because I have the blue room, and another thing, this is the color we're going with, is sky blue. So nice. Thank you, Kristen. Sky blue. Sky blue, because you got to wake up to the sky. So I decided, and then the other room is pink. And I use these colors for finding the little girl in us, connecting with our inner child, connecting with the little girl that we never really got to know. We're helping to heal her traumas. So the rooms are very specific. And just wait till I bring in all of the decor, the flooring. It's gonna be really nice. So we have the pink room, we have the blue room. So I had to find all that through. I had to follow that through. This was a normal white. If you look inside, you can see this. That's a lime green as the lines. So it was lime green, but I decided to bring in the blue and the pink, and wait till I bring in the bathtub, the vases. We're gonna have blue and pink feathers. We're gonna have our blue and pink towels. I'm gonna actually do a display case or shelving. And it's gonna be a whole cabinet though, and it's gonna hold my pink and blue towels and green, because it's gonna be a lime green, just to catch that lime green. It'll be lime green, and then I'll have my rugs over here. We'll have a beautiful mirror, of course, here. We'll have the little holders for the towels, for the dish towels. The hand towels. That'll be the blue and pink and the green. I mean, once I bring in this is whimsical, beautiful, and I had to go with the block style in my own way. I had to do it. So this is my whimsical, girly design. Once the decor comes in, it's a beautiful bathroom. Of course, we're gonna have a shower curtain too that will also bring in those colors, the lime, and then I'm gonna have a plant or two, which I have in the crop, hanging here. You gotta have to take advantage. This is where the sun rises. This is perfect. You could put a plant or hanging plant or two. It's gonna be real nice. So I am what Eric should have did. First of all, what I gotta get is, I gotta get a knob. I gotta get a door knob. Okay, small thing. I decided to go for the door too, y'all. The door is whimsical too. The door is part of it. And so, yes. Those grass are good for goats and rodents. Yes, yes, that's true. And the goats, yeah, you're right. That's specific grass, and they do. They definitely feed the goats with it. So, but it'll be cut down too because once they start farming the cassava again, they're going to cut it down. And as we go through, I live in the agricultural countryside, of course, and everybody here is farmers, which is so dope. So you definitely see all of the farming. I call it the farming seasons, right? And yeah, so yeah, y'all see the change. We're in the rainy season now, which is absolutely fabulous. So the door, y'all, I'm gonna have the same artist that's doing the two murals in the other two rooms. I'm gonna have them do an unk here. So it's going to be an orange outline in gold, and then there's the white door. And then we bring home the theme. Yes. But I said, but all of it, the goats, and then, they change it, and then they'll cut it down because they'll put the mounds and they'll plant the cassava. That's a big crop here, is the cassava crops, but in this room, just what I could do. And I love it. So those would be the chambers. The bedrooms here, they call it the chambers. So it's very British English. And then the living room, they call it the hall. And of course, the dining room is the dining room. The bath, they call it the bath house. And then the kitchen is the kitchen. And we had no sink. For those that are just watching for the first time, there was absolutely no sink, no countertops. And I had the sink put in. I think we just finished it last week. Yeah. And I'm so in love with this sink. I love my countertop. I just gotta clean it every day. But I know I didn't hear, but I love it. And this is for y'all. This is for the guest house. We're gonna add this in there. Once my cabinets get in, my doors, and we clean the floors. And I had this as my other spot. I'm gonna go get the tea, y'all, too, don't worry. And I had this carved with the Juafe, the Juafe. This is mahogany wood. I've had this for 5 years. It was green when I brought this to this house. But it's come from me since I was living in an apartment in a neighborhood in Accra called Alajo. And I still have it. And it's going to be so beautiful when I put my calabashes in it. Like I have in the other room on the stands. We have our fruit in here. We have our cookbooks in there. We have baskets with our napkins and our tablecloths and our decor for the kitchen. Very, very, very beautiful. Wait till the cabinets come in. Child, I'm so happy up in here. So I woke up thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna be out of a car. I'll make sure I cut off the lights. Yes. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm gonna be out of a car. And then it's like, honey, it's paradise right now. And the doors, by the way, the doors were gray. And not very cute. And now I decided that I wanted that real whimsical that kid feeling. So let me tell you, y'all, the doors are beautiful. I love the detailing, everything. Making the doors white with this orange, gold, and white, it changed everything. It just makes it like a girl's space, like girls are here. It's just for women. So it's not an Airbnb. It won't be an Airbnb. It's very specifically. Oh, are you closer to Elijah? Oh, get out of here. Okay. Yes, okay. Kotababe. Okay. You're the transport. I think I'm familiar. All right. Cool. How are you liking it? Is it good? Do you love it? Are you loving Ghana? Ghana. All right, so we're gonna go outside because we gotta go check on my tea. Because we've been here a while. And the whole porch and the Gullah Geechee. So I am a Black American woman. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, but my family is from the South, like a lot of Black Americans, like all Black Americans specifically. And my father's side is from Louisiana, and my mother's side is from North Carolina. And so in the tradition of the Gullah Geechee people, they used to paint the shutter of the doors And the ceiling, some say, I hate blue. When I looked online, this was the kind of blue, this was a sky blue. This was a light blue. It wasn't cute at all. And I had the whole thing redone. So I painted the porch down to the ceiling a haint blue, or I like to call it haint blue. And all of this was white, but it wasn't white, so I had the painters repaint this part white. And then I changed even the color of the outside. So the trap door, what they call it here the trap door. Hey, Cal Loves, looks great, thank you. Yep, good, I'm glad. The trap door is white, it was gray, and now we got the haint blue door. But if you notice on the other side of the door is black to go with the decor inside, and we got still the blue door. So it was like a gray. There's the gates, literally the gates. We painted them white. They were like a brown, and all of this was brown. Brown doors, 2 entrances. Look how big the porch is. Oh my God! And this won't be here. My bike will be somewhere else. And my favorite part of the house, I love the large enclosed porch. I mean, what can you say, right? So we'll get the light bulb in, and we're gonna have 2 ceiling fans installed, so you can sit out here all night and don't have to worry about the mosquitoes. Nice lighting. I got the furniture already. It's the cover from my crowd and stuff that's already in my old apartment. And one day I'm gonna power wash this porch, but I'm also going to tile the floors, the porch floor, eventually. Tiling, again, it's not cheap, but small, as they say. Small. That means, little by little. We've cleaned out these things, so now I got storage. I gotta call Eric. Eric, where are you? Why are you leaving without burning the trash? So you see the blue doors on the other side. I wanted to bring in that blue. This color of the house was a very not so nice looking, like a pink. It was just, I don't know what the color originally was, but it's probably been up for a while. So I took that same Ashanti gold and we did it for the exterior as well. And the house was not, I'm telling you, it wasn't as cute, but it is cute. And here I'm building a little gift shop boutique like my space, made from the bamboo. So this is my space over here. And this is my very beautiful, wonderful, amazing bamboo person. I designed it. I thought of it. I designed it. But this is my bamboo hut. And I love it so dang much. This one, I had one last year, but this one compared to the one, all right, chickens, come on. What you gonna do this morning? No, we messed up my space. You can't come in my house either. That's why I got covering. They can't come in. But I love that I had this built. This is not the standard for the other apartments, but once I, get all the other apartments, I'm gonna build a bamboo hut. This is where I live. This is where you saw me come on. I'm right next door to the healing center. I told you. It's my rock garden. I love my bamboo hut. I love her. I can't wait to bring my plants home. Oh my God, I can't wait to bring my plants home from the cry. I have plants. And I got that planter, that's a planter box being built for me on the other porch. Because I'm going to grow my kale and other stuff. Try and get the Brahma chickens. Okay, the Brahma chickens. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the tip. I'm taking it. Because I do want some chickens. But y'all, like I said, I also have land right up here. And I'm actually, I got to call the brother. I'm actually getting the land cleared so that I could actually do all of that. Raise chickens, and she is done. Raise chickens, grow my own, plant trees. So I'm gonna call the brother because I really need this thing done. If they could do it tomorrow, we could go over there. I can go over there because I want to buy the dwarf coconut trees, mango trees, everything I eat, paw trees, all of that and more. Let me open this window. Let's shut it. Yeah, I gotta make some milk from my chia seed cereal. But I make my own almond milk. So yeah, it's definitely coming. So I know you would think I don't own this property here, but I do have this apartment, which I've been in for 2 years. I did everything here. This place was a complete, it had no windows, it had no sink, it had nothing. I did the whole, there's a video here, entire home tour, apartment tour, and you see every room. It's a great video, you should watch it. So I knew what I could do over there, because that one was even a little more, I would say it was a little nicer than this one. So I knew that one wouldn't be too hard to do what I needed to do. But I did this place up, and I made it a home. So now I got that place. The landlord was actually living in that place. He wasn't really living. He would come when he came. He has a whole village that he's in, another village, because it's not his village, it's just his rental property. So he didn't come back a lot. He was like, look, I'm going to take the last unit, because the people at the inn is moving out. And he said, I'm going to take the last unit, because I told him that if there was another unit came up, I would want it. And he said, you can have mine instead. Of course, it's not have, I'm renting for sure. But, and I was like, look at the Most High. Like, I thought I wanted this to get that little old, a little apartment on the side. The little apartment would be the same as this one. And I would have to do a lot of work, probably a lot more. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. And he was like, no, I'll take the one at the end, because I don't come a lot. I just need a place to stay when I come, and you can have this one. So I rented this one, which is the Healing from the Heart Center. And now I have this one. This is unit 1, because you don't count his unit. His unit is the house. You can see it. It's a straight up house. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, period, right? It's where the whole house, like the meter for the water is there. Like that's, and then I'm unit 1, and then there's 2, and then there's 3. So I know that unit 2 will be available soon, and I'm going to capture that one as well. And unit 3 wouldn't be bad to have as well. I gotta start making some money from this one, okay? In order to even get the second one. And then the third one, he was saying that my neighbor was telling me that the landlord has asked him if he would take the last one, and then he could be the maintenance guy, anything breaks down, doing all the gardening work, and I would love for him to be there, because this one and the 2 is enough for me. And all of this is for me to and I want to rent to diasporans. I want to rent to the diasporans. I don't know if I want to rent. Like that guest house is not renting. It's not really even a guest house. It's a center. People are here to stay. They're large. It's a lodging place, but it's for a very specific, group of women. But when I get the one in the middle, I want to do short-term stays still. I don't want people to stay forever. I just want to do short-term stays. Even if they stay a month or 2 or 3, just the people that want to know what it would be like to live in the countryside. Is that something? So the thing is, a lot of times when let's say you coming into Ghana or somewhere, you want to know where you want to live, so you live in different areas. People say you visit, but you kind of got to live there a little bit. So it gives you the opportunity not to lock yourself into a 1-year lease. Honey, in Accra, sometimes it's 2 years they'll try to lock you into. Some people even said it's even 3 years. But there's a lot of reasons for that. And it's not all bad like we think. It seems like, oh my God, I got to come up with a whole year's rent, or sometimes 2 years, or sometimes 3 years, right? We'd be getting mad, but it's the reason. We'll talk about that in another video. But I want to sometimes see if I want to live here. So I might only want to 3 months. I'll let you know if you want to live in the area or not. That's to me. 3 months. I know people say 1 month. 1 month, if you only got 1 month and you're coming from abroad, 1 month will help you. So I want to rent like that for people to taste what it could be like to be here, or just for a vacation stay. Let me tell you, there is a reality that some people will absolutely have to live in Accra. By Trotro, if you take the local bus up here, the Trotro, it's 6 hours away. If you're driving, it's 5 hours away. We're not down the street from Accra. I'm way up in the Volta. I'm not in the eastern region part, kind of the Volta. So yeah, it's a big difference. So But when I was in Accra and I was working my little self off hard, but I was enjoying my work, designing. I love my work. I love my work in general. I love my work in Accra. So when I was working out of the art center, I won't say I worked at the art center. I did work because I was there way 8 hours a day, 6 days a week. But I was selling to my customers in the States, and so yeah, so I had to be in Accra, absolutely. But I would, every 3 months, I noticed I would need a break, and I would go to the Cape Coast and stay at a place called the Beach House. You need those breaks. So this is a lot of my customers and guests will be from Accra, coming up here to take a break. So that'll be a real thing. Um, I'm still a designer. I design clothes, shoes, bags, baskets, furniture, homes, and so that sending the stuff out and going to the post office. The post office here, you go up in there, they ain't got nothing to do. You give them too much work, they be looking at you like they mad. Like, are you really trying to send out 2 whole packages? And you be there for hours. So it's not conducive. So but I still love the idea of the boutique. So yeah, I'm gonna build where the garagey thing is, and then the guest house. I'm gonna turn that into a boutique. Well, I'm gonna call it a gift shop. So when my people that stay, they love the curtains because we ain't see all the stuff I design. They're gonna love the curtains. They want to buy it. All those placemats. Ooh, you gotta have them. All locally made. Beautiful baskets. I have a great seamstress here. So napkins, tablecloths, all locally made, or at least sourced, Ghana sourced products, fabrics, pretty African. I'm gonna sell it all. I'm gonna sell I'll go to the car and pick up little things that I want, that I'll have designed, of course. And so those people that want my decor, I used to have Afrocentric Home Design website, if you're new to the channel. And if people want that, you get to still have that. You get to still have all of that. So I'm so excited I get to have my boutique slash gift shop. I'm gonna say gift shop slash boutique, because I'm gonna sell my designs, my linen clothes, my African fabrics. So, I started off with this morning with, having that thing like, oh my God, I'm about to leave Accra, my apartment in Accra, which I'm not there. I'm not in 1 year. I pay 1 year rent, but I haven't been there for 1 year without a doubt, because I come here and I haven't been here for 1 year, but I pay 1 year rent, so it's like, come on now. And the money right now, when you're building, there's a lot of sacrifices to be made. You got to tighten the belt, when you got building a new business, and I need to have all of my focus up and over here. So I'm in the countryside, and that's where I'm gonna be for a while. So love the hut. Thank you, Kale. Loves and plants. Yes. Have you made any close friends in Ghana? Great, sweet bad. That's a great question. I'm gonna get right back to you. Retreat center. Yes, it is. Which part of Volta are you enjoying from? I'm in the Hawaii area. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. And then I got some land in Willie too, which is up near the falls. So, have I made any close friends in Ghana? No. Um, yes. I'm sorry, that's not true. Let me take this back. Yes. When I think of friends, I'm a woman, so I'm thinking maybe you're asking about women friends. No, but I mean, I'm gonna be honest, my personality, I'm very introverted in general. So even in the States, I only always had one best friend, and they lasted for like 15 years, 20 years. The least amount was 6 years. I never really had a crew of people. So that's number one. Have I met any close uh, uh, women friends, female friends? No, no. But I did come with a sister from the States. She's in the Cape Coast. Like, I have friends. I have another sister I've known for 30 years from Oakland, and she's in the Cape Coast. So I definitely have people, but it's me. Look, like I said, I already took myself out of a cry. I'm never really in one place. And I was a girl. I was that woman that my man was always my best friend. My man was always, even from the States, my man was always my best friend. So I just got a relationship with what I thought was my best friend, but he was actually my worst enemy. Another video, another story. But let me say, when you say special, I feel like the closest I had to the young man that used to help me with everything, his name is Kwaku. Uh, we really were very, very close, very much family. And then I'm making good friends with my neighbors, Eric. I tend to have a lot of, in life in general, I probably have more male friends than female friends. But I always had a man, so my man was my best friend. But I did have, when I had my first best friend, we left Brooklyn together. I knew him since I was 12. We moved to Vegas, and then we moved to Cali. And then had baby, which I had a baby like 28 years ago, and we were still friends. So, well, I'm 57, going to 58. I've known her since I was 12. She's in the States though. And then my second best friend she was a cancer woman. Second best friend was a cancer woman. We were friends for 15 years. I met her in California. But again, I had a baby. I was married to my daughter's father. So like I was always kind of like a wife and a girlfriend. So 15 years. And then after her, I had another best friend. And she was my friend for 6 years. And then I moved eventually. You know, I started traveling. I moved to North Carolina. I got married. And yeah, so not really women friends yet, but I'm good right now. Yeah, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, as you said, 5 to 6 hour drive, yes. I knew you would be in the eastern side. Oh, okay. Try and buy land, and it should be an acre or two. Oh, girl, I got plenty of land. I got 4 plots of land in the Goodson region. Give thanks and praise to the Most High. I got 2 plots of farmland. I got beautiful land in the Willie area, and I got 1 plot of land here. So I got 4 plots of land. I need to develop the land now at this point. This point, I need to do something with it. So I'm starting this business so that I can build a clay mud house on my land that's right over here. I've been here 5 years, so you know. That's what I'm doing up here. I actually bought land, and then I decided that I didn't want to be away from the land, especially if I was going to start to develop, which I didn't yet. And so I said I wanted an apartment. So I've been in this apartment for 2 years. I've been in Ghana for 5. I've been here for 2. I probably have owned land for 3, if not 4 years. But I bought it over time. Bought the first one, then the second 2, and then this last one. This last one I probably have owned for 1 year. So I bought it over time. Baltimore region, I love, child. I love the airway. I love the airway. I love the Volta. I came and I fell in love with it, and I hope it fell in love with me. So yes, nice, but try and get all at one place. Why? Why, Kyle? Because I feel like I do have it all in one place. It's all in the Volta region. It's all in the area. So tell me, but I want to know why. Why do I need it all in one place? I would love to know, because I know you're giving me some information, and I like to take it because you're actually here, so I'm listening. But yeah, so the 1 is here, and the 3 is in Woolley. So, and I bought here because, yeah, going to Woolley. Woolley's like 15 minutes away. I know that sounds so close, but depending on if you take a car, it's 30 minutes away. Even getting up there all the time. I go up there a few times a week to check on it. But that's why I bought land right outside my door. It's like, let me buy land outside my door. So yeah, but I'm listening. Right, my father is from the Volta region, but I've never been there. I will try to visit. You have to sweep back, so you don't have to be driving or riding. Yeah, that one right there is the hardest part, and that's what happened. Because once I bought the land in the Willie, yeah. I realized that I didn't want to live in Willie because it was a little too village and too like not that much to do. Everybody would come back down here for everything to the town. So I bought farmland, which I'm actually, Kyle, because you got Kylie, you're right. And the pieces of the farmland plot, I'm gonna sell them. I'm gonna sell it to, because even though the Willie one is easy, it's off the road. The farmland is 30 minutes away from that. Oh my, and there's no roads and it's bush, and you can't build a house there because it's farmland. And I didn't even want to buy that one, but I was talking to it with the ex, which I shouldn't have. So I even went down to the survey to try to sell it, and he said, I don't get customers asking for farmland. You'd be better off selling it to somebody that's already down there. So I think I found somebody that wants it. So I'm actually selling that land. Because Kylie's telling you the truth. It's almost useless to have it if you can't maintain it. And even the people here said that farmland, you need to sell that. You're not going to be able, the people are going to take it over. They're going to just take it over. And you ain't going to know nothing you can do about it. So yeah, I'm selling that one. But I'm keeping that Woolly. What I really want is a gold mine. It's near the falls. It's off the road. And I'm going to keep that one. And I'm going to keep this one. So I agree with you. It was very good advice. I thank you so much for sharing that. Yes. Wow, so you are near, I'm near the waterfall, Sweet Bad. I am. Yes, I'm near the waterfall. I'm near the waterfall. I'm right there. You can walk to it. You can walk to the entrance because you got to get to the entrance, and then it's about a 40-minute walk to the falls, but it's beautiful. And it's not hills, and it's a trail, and it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I'm right there. I'm right there. And I'm also near the border of Togo, too. Right there. You see the immigration and border, too. So, yeah. And it's beautiful. This is beautiful there. That's the place I first bought, and my heart sings. But I agree that be careful buying land in too many different places. Sister's right. Be careful buying land in too many different places because you won't be able to get to it. And the people will take it. They will farm on it, or they will build on it if you're not careful. And so I moved here to be even closer to it. But that's why I bought the land right here. When I say right here, y'all seen it. I can walk to it. Yes, let's say if you have an acre of land, you can build your dream house and waking up in the morning where you can have all your plants and gardens here and fruits here. That's this one. That's the one right over here. I bought that one because I could see this apartment from here and I could see the land from there and the guest house. Oh yeah, I got smart after when I put the Willie, I saw the three. I said, oh, the one is beautiful. I mean, that one could be a retreat center for other people to come. That one off the road near the waterfall. That one. The farmland, it was a waste. I mean, it's not a waste because I'm gonna resell it. And I actually am gonna get it for double than what I paid. So. But this one over here, if I could buy another, the person I bought from, his whole family owns the whole side over there, so he's actually right in back of me. And if he sold that part, but he can sell more right next to me, so we can just expand it. So yeah, I would consider buying another half from him. I would absolutely consider that. But I don't need a lot of land. My dream house is not even a 3-bedroom house. I don't want a 3-bedroom. I want a rammed earth or a mud clay. That's the kind of house I want. I want a mud house. But the nicer, more modern that stay up. Yeah, and my land, I think it's 100 by 100 acre plot. It's more than enough. I'm one little person. All them trees, I can have my own fruits and vegetables I can grow. I'm not living small on the earth. Even this 1 bedroom, I love it. For myself, because my landlord was like, oh, you can live in that one and then like rent this one out. And I was like, oh no, what do I need that 2-bedroom with the big corridor and the big dining room and I would feel lonely up in there. Like I don't need all that space. I like small spaces for my living. So I got my dream land. So I got one that I'm gonna use for a major retreat center. It's so many of our people coming here and they would love to go to a retreat center that is owned by me. And Willie is it, honey. That is the place. So I got my major. So this guest house is the blueprint or it's the start of the bigger retreat center, the Healing from the Heart Center that will be up there that I would live it out to. There are companies that actually come to the Volta to do, the team building kind of things. That's how I actually found out about it. I had a friend that works for this station. It's called Pan African TV. Beautiful, wonderful television station in Accra. And I think it's the place, it's Abelempe, it's the neighborhood. And he was telling me that the team goes to the Volta every year to do team building. And I remember in the States we used to go to, being from California, we used to go to the mountains and places and go to these beautiful retreat centers. And I know that my Willie one would be my retreat center. Not that I even have to be a part of that. People literally come and rent for a week or two over and over again. That would make much more sense even in the Volta. People don't often come to live because they need to stay in Accra, but they come for those things like that. So that is that income. That's what that is. That's the one. But I got to get there first. And then I got my land for myself, which is right here. I feel like I'm winning. I feel like I'm winning. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got all my documents. I am registered by the Lands Commission, honey. Absolutely. I have somebody else, a lawyer, checking it. I cry. He said, it's yours. It's all the way yours. I did that one up there. I did everything I needed to do. Yeah, oh no, I won't sell that one at all. The one beside the Rose Gold Mine, yeah. No, I won't sell it. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh no, it's gonna be a while before the project because I gotta get a land permits and all of that. So yeah, no problem. It's just sitting there. It'll be fine. Baby steps. Yes. If it's close to the road, buy more than you can dare. Yeah, I'm good. I don't want to, not too much. It will lay the wealth more. Yeah, it will. It will. You're right, Kylie, though. The Edway language is difficult, but make sure you learn to properly assimilate. Yeah, sweet bad, it is very true. The Edway is not easy, but the people are helping me a lot. The people want me to win, and they want me to speak the Edway, and I love it. I think they kind of, this is what the people were telling me, they really think they love that I would leave Accra and even leave my country and not just stay in Accra, but come this far. I've been here for 2 years, so yeah. But yes, thank you for the advice. I'm loving it. Yes, I'm from the southern part. Okay, he's from the southern part. Okay, thank you, Kylie. I thank y'all so much. You're giving me great, and I know, and I'm listening to the good names right now. I'm hearing y'all, but you're right. I will try to capture more. I will try to buy more. There's land next to that land that I have, but it's a little waterlogged, but we'll see. So I thank you for your advice. And sweet bad, yeah, Edway language is not easy, but I'm definitely picking it up because at least in the Volta, I still like hear all day is the Edway, as opposed to Accra, you hear like 10 to 15 different languages. So it definitely helps a lot. But you're right. Okay, so okay. I hear I'm from home. Oh, you from here? You from this? I'm in your country. I'm in your town. I love this town. Thank you, sweet bad. Their alphabets are the same with the German, and I know that's why the Germans can speak it pretty well. I hear. So yes, yeah. So there you go. That tells you how hard it is. We gonna make it though. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. But I do love the language. I also think it's interesting how proud that I find that the Voltarians are, how proud they are to speak their English though too. They're very proud to speak their English. They speak it well. They speak it more than you would think. They enjoy it. I even can feel a little bit of the enjoyment of the English language, which I think is, and I hear that Edway people are very proud that they speak English as well, and they speak it pretty well. So, but yes, it's always better to learn the language. And I love that. Yes, but if you only speak English and treat Edway is very difficult for me. Yes, yeah, it is. It's not easy. The tree is a lot easier. But I'm getting it. I mean, the pronunciation is hard, but they keep working with me. And then, I think too, sweet bad, do you get to hear it all the time? Because I think, do you live outside of Accra now, or do you live outside of Ghana? Because I do find that if everybody speaks it, I find myself asking my neighbor, what is this word or what is that word? Because I can hear it over and over again. And I feel like that helps a lot to hear it, especially to come outside of you're hearing Tree and Ga and other Hausa. But I love that you're hearing only one language here. I'm older, so I know it's not going to be easy to learn it like that, but I just feel like it helps me a lot more than when I'm in Accra and I'm hearing everything, they speak English better than all the tribes in Ghana apart from, yes, they thank you kindly, they really do. They really do. I mean, that one, I have to say, they have no problem talking with me because they say it helps them improve their English too. So I do love that, but I also love that they are so happy if I say one Edway word daily and they give me another one and they tell me how to respond. And yeah, so I thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Joy. I'm in the UK. Yeah. I know. And I'm sure you live in a family that speaks the Edway. But I agree that being even from Accra, like I said, I'm in Ghana, but if you hear Edway, when I hear Edway in Accra, I know. I'll be like, oh, you're Edway. They'll be like, oh, how do you know? I'll be like, oh, the person I was with was Edway, and plus I'll be up here a lot. But to be around the one language, if you want to, you'll get it. You might not get that wonderful pronunciation, because I feel like the pronunciation is hard. But you'll know what they're speaking of, because you'll know some key words and you're hearing it. So you probably are hearing the sound pronunciation more than you're understanding what they're saying. So that kind of helps as well. It's like the pidgin, which really brings everybody together in Ghana, is speaking the pidgin. That pidgin I know, I can't speak it, but I know it in and out. There's nothing they can say in pidgin that I probably would not know. Just from hearing it every single day in Accra. Even here. I know sometimes my neighbor talks to me. We be on video and he'll talk to me. I know that I have people say, do you know what he's saying? You can understand what he's saying, because he's speaking pidgin. That's what he's speaking. Every single word. Every single word. I even know all the O's and the I's and the when and how to use it. And I know exactly what that means, because you're expressing through other things than words. You're expressing through sounds as well. And the faces that go with the word. Like, you learn language in so many different ways. And even though I can't talk it back, if they speak in pidgin, I understand everything. And the beautiful part about being in Ghana is they all speak the pidgin, because everybody's from different ethnic groups. Some people are even from different countries. People from Mali, a lot of Nigerians for sure in Ghana. Some people from Senegal. So everybody's speaking the pidgin. And it's the way that they connect in language so everybody can understand. And being in Accra, honey, you're going to know the pidgin. And I was in the art center every day. I was with multiple languages, but I was with the cons, to be honest, mostly. But everybody was speaking the pidgin. And I love that. Yeah, so if it get real deep and I can't talk to them any other way, I'll speak the pidgin that I know, and they get it. I can talk. They go come. Where they? Where you they? I they come, right? I mean, my money no reach, my money no catch. Please cut top small. Just so much, and the slang of the pidgin, but I'll know what they say. I can hear it, and I love that too. So yeah, small. Surprise them with a few words by learning from YouTube. I've definitely been studying on YouTube, and I love it. My father was fluent in French, English, and Russian. I love that. That's beautiful. I love the French language. Yeah, I do my Indie F4. I do my Akbelo. I learned the fruits and the different little things, and miadogo and what else? There's a few other ones that once I'm in the market, I speak it, and then they help me too. So, but thank you, my Ghanaians. I appreciate y'all on this slow Sunday morning. I appreciate y'all so much, and thank you for the tips of being in the Volta. Thank you for the land tips, the growing of food, the animals. I really, really appreciate it. It's so nice to get advice from Ghanaians that actually live here, because it's so realistic, your advice. I can use it. So I want to thank you, Akbelo, and I want to say Miadogo, and I'm very thankful to have you here. and I hope I continue to have you here. I have studied a little French, so I'm getting my French on too, because I'm near Togo. They speak French. That was our cry. I got to speak French a little bit more because of the French Africans. A lot of people ask me am I French African, so there's that too. But also I studied some small Spanish. I was in the Dominican Republic. I took a Spanish immersion course. Then I went back for 3 more months and was talking with the people, but I lost it a little bit. So I love languages, and I just got to be serious about it. And I've been in Ghana for 5 years. I should know the tree. I should know it back and forth, and I don't. But I understand a lot of it. So I'm going to be serious about learning the airway as much as I can. And but I'm going to be even serious about learning the tree as well. So thank you all, and I appreciate you so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Love you. Do you know the southern people of the Volta airway is different from the eastern people? Yes, I do. I heard that. I was with a man, his people were from Abuzame, the decor area. And he was concerned that when I said I wanted to move up here, if he would even understand the people. But he did. But they know that he's not from here. He speaks, and they can still understand each other. But you're right. There's some of the airway where either the two groups wouldn't even understand each other, or very differently. I heard, and I guess I heard the Togo is a different dialect as well, right? So yeah, I heard. But he was concerned. But he got up here. They understood him. He understands them. But his accent, of course, or the ways he says is a little different. Yeah, I love that. I love that about language, that it adapts and changes, and I love that part. Yeah, Abuzame, that was another nice, beautiful village that I got to stay in. I enjoyed that village so much. That was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time. So we give thanks. I love you with all my heart, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.